Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Volcata. We are entering day 4 and sorry, my hands looked like they were different. I've done a couple of small things. In the last episode I mentioned I was going to try to disable screenshotting. That seems to be more trouble than it's worth. A little bit of research, but I have changed the settings a little bit in here to where the grabbing mechanic should now be a toggle. So when I grab something, it should stay in my hand. So hopefully that'll make it just a lot easier to walk around, and trying to do all those things together is why I kept hitting the screenshot button anyway, so that may eliminate that problem. But let's jump into day 4, and hopefully it'll run a little more smoothly than our expenses yesterday. Alright, day 4. So I also changed the setting for the crouch height, but it's just my hand hitting the floor. That still seems to me like I'm at the same distance from the floor. And I uploaded episode 2, and it had copyrighted music on it. I won't turn it on entirely. So, the copyright came from the classic channel, unfortunately, which was the channel I was most looking forward to using. Alright, I don't think we really need anything. Let's go ahead and look around the room real quick for anything we didn't get cleaned up. I know we ran out of time. Alright, see, I'm not holding the grip anymore, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's not a problem here on the right hand. So I'm going to have to get used to clicking again to drop the items. But I think that will become second nature. That was actually some salt that I spilled. Oh, and we got to get our spatula back. Drop it. All right. Woo! We have a working spatula again. All right. I'm not sure what, for prep. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. Maybe find a better place for the liquids. I don't know that that's a good idea. Yeah, that's not gonna get knocked off at all. It's just those, I feel like a couple of our dishes use more of those. I don't want to move all the seasoning over. We're just gonna experiment with, optimizing the room. I don't know if there are any other hooks left around the room that we haven't tried to hang these up on. I wouldn't want them over here anyway. I guess we can just drop them down here. Alright, I think we are ready to start the next day. I think everything's cleaned up. Alright, let's do it. I think we need to see that. So hopefully we can also figure out... Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what this symbol's for. Hopefully we can figure out why we were having some problems with the, it's saying, that there was more seasoning, even though we know that we seasoned exact. Oh, nope, come back. Nope, stay open. So maybe we can figure out, what it is that was causing that problem. And then we turn in an order. So, and this is another thing. It feels like the pointer it's almost random on if it's in range. So 4 grams of salt, pepper, and thyme. I wonder if they're complaining that we're doing it in the dish. You know what? Let's try that. Because the tutorial always had us do this on the cutting board. And maybe the problem is that, you know, since we know that some of it is going stray, I don't know why that's sliding around like that. You know, not everything lands on the thing that we are seasoning. And then maybe because of that, the extra salt and whatnot is in the pan. So 4 grams of salt and pepper. Let's turn it around. If the pork chop would stop straying around on us. Alright, well, we've already over salted. Come on. You guys see this, right? The pork chop is just roaming. Alright. Getting a little distracted here. And 6 grams of thyme. Alright, so we have a little over salted, but I think that's probably okay. I do already kind of like having the sunflower oil over here. 30 milliliters, right? Yeah. So that's interesting. So it says pan 24 milliliters versus the pork chop having 7 milliliters. Are we supposed to put it in the pan and make sure it's not on the... You know we're gonna have just way too much. Oh! So we are experimenting right now. And... See, there's 7 mil... Oh, geez. Alright, well, I guess we don't need to empty that out now. I'm going to try doing the 30 into here. Instead of putting it directly on the pork chops. Then pork chop in. Obviously, we're going to have to try that again. You know, I've already got some of it on the pork chops. But we will have to figure that out on another attempt. So 90 seconds. Alright, so let's get our potatoes on. We're going to need salt. It's going to be over there, so... Two potatoes, season with salt. You know what? We're gonna stick to the experiment here. So this already shows that it has stuff on it. All right, clean cutting board. I know we're running ourselves on time here. 6 grams of salt. Just one potato, alright. I just realized we're going to be cutting this. This isn't the one where we put it in the pot anyway. But we cleaned the cutting board so that we know it doesn't contaminate. Alright, let's, we're gonna leave it there. Probably not a good idea, but maybe we'll keep it hot. So we're supposed to do chunks that are 50. So last time we did 50 total. So that's 85 grams of... This doesn't feel like it's going to go the way that we want it to go. Close enough. Which is strange because it's a 300-gram potato, and the 4 chunks aren't adding up anywhere near 300 grams. But we're going to figure it out. Transfer it to baking tray. Look, I'm carrying stuff in my left hand and not dropping them. It just really doesn't feel like this is going to be right. I can already tell you that this new grabbing mechanism is way better. It's going to take a little getting used to, but especially with the doors. I didn't look at the cooking time. 80 seconds. All right. So let's get a plate. Yeah, I think we got everything else is done. Point at the plate that I want, please. Okay. Steaming hot. Doesn't even look like the same plate, does it? Alright, so let's do a little bit of cleaning real quick. Let's get the mop for the floor. I know that has got to be insanely loud for you guys, just like it is for me. It seems to only be the potatoes that are that loud, so I don't really want to turn down the ambiance. You know, just for one item. Come on, come out, come out. All right. Come on. Oh, I didn't flip the pork chop. 90 seconds each side. Oh no. Oh no. I was looking down and I'm like, man, that looks awfully raw. Oh man. Alright, so oh, apparently I'm still attached to the... I guess we're going to be resetting the timer on this one before we turn it in. I can't believe I forgot to turn on, to flip the thing. Oh man, we were actually, you know, doing pretty well there. I'm glad I didn't pour out the oil. Alright. I was gonna grab the spatula, but you know what? I don't trust that thing at the moment. So we're gonna reset the timer on this guy. And I'm just gonna take a moment here to we hang that up during the cleanup phase. So let's minimize this. Oh no, there's another. Oh, they're asking for. All right, click on that. Click on that. And big trout. You know, let's go ahead and deliver this real quick. I wanted to start the big trout, but I don't want that to get cold either. And we'll check out that new feature later. Alright, well we did better. Wasn't 4 stars, but see the seasoning, you know, we're gonna figure it out. Alright, big trout. Cutting board. There's salt on the cutting board. I'm starting to think I want to buy more than one of these. But first I'm going to figure out if this is actually, you know, the thing. I mean, the solution to the problem. This is our quickest dish, I think. So hopefully we can make up some lost time here. We can't reset up again. Pepper, thyme, dill. So I'm looking on the left now. I'm no longer looking at the pouring stat, because on the left it's telling me how much is actually on the thing that I'm targeting. There's always one that has to go over just by one. Baking tray for 90 seconds. Let's grab our lemon. Let's step back away from the wall. Grab a lemon and carry it while we walk. Over there. Awkward with it. Switching hands over like that. Yeah, I'm getting used to this new gripping real quick. And it is way better. All right, we're going to save some time, so let's go get the horseradish sauce and the parsley leaves. Just bring it all back. So we have to. I ran into the wall again. I might have to turn the bounding box on at all times. Oh goodness. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. For a moment there, I thought it was becoming a untargetable item like the spatula did. Once bitten, twice shy, you know? We know we need to do this in the 4s. Come on. You can see the knife going right through it. How's it not cutting? Alright, fine. Do it that way. Ain't got time for you. Alright. Horseradish for 5. You know what, we're gonna put it on here. Before we plate it, we're gonna put it on it. And I think that's gonna be it. In 1 minute. Alright. Things are feeling like they're going a little more smoothly. Lemon cut pretty nicely. Got our parsley. All right, good to go. Before we go over, see if there's any other active orders. Nope. All right, nothing else snuck up on us. Oh, nice. It's gonna be a 5-star. Let's serve it. I wanted to look at that for a little bit longer, but I knew we were running out of time. Nice. You know, we rushed through that really fast. And now we're over our 30 fame, so that's popping, I'm guessing, means... Alright, cleaning phase. Nice. Alright, so we already got that cleaned. They didn't I didn't check the complaints, but, you know, it was 5 stars. Point being is that they didn't complain about there being, you know, extra seasoning. And we did all the seasoning off of the plate and off of the thing that we were gonna cook it on. And so maybe that, you know, maybe that's what made the difference. So maybe, you know, we're a little more careful next time we do pork chops, that we might be able to, you know, not get those problems. All right. I don't think there's anything else. I think we cleaned everything else as we went along. I mean, we did make a mess, but we cleaned it up. Oh, right, the horseradish that we dropped. I can't stress how weird it is with this thing. You know, it just, I mean, it's easy to use, but it's just weird. All right, we got 2 minutes left, so before the 2 minutes are up, I'm going to take a moment to look for new recipes. Not owned. All right, let's add this to our... And I'm guessing that means that's it for the cheapies. We gotta get famous. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the fame's going up all the way down. Alright. So I'm guessing that this means it's worth 4 fame points. Okay, I don't know what it means then, because that says it's... Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know what that means, because it's saying it's worth 6 fame. Oh, that's interesting. There's a cost associated with it. Oh, I bet we upgrade these later. Right, for 4 fame and that, we get probably a better version of it. Oh, that is super cool. Oh, man, this one's got all kinds of stuff in it. Looking forward to trying this one out. So we can't, you know, make it while we got a little bit of spare time and and freeze it and then serve it tomorrow. All right. Oh, we need more. What do we need? Black pepper, beetroots. Find them in the store or in the larder. I guess that means in back. under miscellaneous. And fire extinguisher. Cookbook. I bet that would be helpful. All right. Looks like our day is over. Excellent. That day went so much better than yesterday, and a lot of it has to do with the new control settings for the grabbing. World of difference. I can't stress how much better that was. But also, I think that maybe we're onto something with the seasoning, on a cutting board, or just on something that isn't the thing that we're going to be cooking it on. And hopefully, the pork chops didn't come out perfect, but they came out better than last time, and we implemented that midway. And maybe, if we did it from the beginning, it might have been even better. So I have hope for it, that maybe that's what we've stumbled on. All right, we've unlocked beetroot. I'm guessing that's now over at the containers on the right, the ones that we have like these. So your beetroot, more potatoes, potato. I don't know what a beetroot looks like. I would have thought it would have been just beets. Like those right there, but this... You're not going to let me point at the one thing I want to point at? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure those are the onions anyway. Alright, that's enough. So, that was great. That was a great session, and I'm looking forward to day 5. No skill points earned. I think we have some skill points left over. Not going to worry about it right now. That's going to be it for this episode. I think these are going to average about 30 minutes a piece. That seems like a pretty good pacing for an episode. And hopefully, we won't run into more problems with copyright issues of, music that's in the game being copyrighted. And again, I uploaded episode 2, which you guys have seen by now if you're following the series. And I had to go back and mute that entire section that song was in. It was in 2 parts, and grab some free, royalty-free music and play it. Wasn't that big of a deal, but you do lose sounds of in-game during that, and it's something I don't want to have to do. I'm going to hit the forums, check out a little bit more. I didn't see where in the settings, but I'm going to look back again. I forgot to check before I started this one on whether or not we can shut off copyrighted music, because I have played games where that actually is an option on the option menu where it says disable copyright music. So we'll see where that goes. But if in this episode, because right now I don't know, I haven't uploaded it yet. If in this episode there was any weird music things, and I'm sure they'll all have some text over it, that's because I didn't know that there was a copyright coming into this. And in the future we'll just have to work around it. But thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you're a repeat viewer, thank you so much for coming back. Always appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying this. This game is really taking off for me. I'm really loving this. I can see myself playing this quite a lot. But, if you liked it, leave a like. Any comments, suggestions, anything you want to say, hit the comment section. And, if you're enjoying the series, and haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It helps. I'm a very small time hobbyist YouTuber, but it helps other people get suggestions that to see this content that may also enjoy it like you do. So thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you guys in a future episode.